Today we will be unboxing and assembling your new Legion electric motorbike. Begin by removing the locking tabs around the outside of the box. Pinch the center of the tab with your index finger and thumb. Lift the center tab free and pull the tab out of the hole. Repeat this for all remaining locking tabs. Lift the top up and away from the e-bike and bottom base of the box. Leave the bike in the box for more stability until you install the front wheel and are able to use the kickstand. Now that your bike is unboxed, you can now start assembly. Start by removing the rear fender and the large box from the center of the bike. This contains your battery. Using a pair of scissors or pliers, you can now begin removing the protective coverings from your bike. Remove the smaller box from the front of the bike. This contains parts and tools needed during your assembly process. Inside each Legion bike comes a toolkit, charger, foot pegs, pedals, and crankset. Carefully remove the handlebar stem cover. After the cover is removed, adjust the handlebar angle to your preferred comfort level. Gently tighten the handlebar cover down using the 5M hex wrench. Locate the left and right turn signals. Feed your turn signal into the headlight bracket. Secure the turn signal in place using the attached nut. Use a 4M socket wrench to tighten it down. Repeat these steps for the other side. Next, we will install the front wheel. It is recommended that you have a second person with you when installing. Locate the wheel bolt/axle and keyed nut holding the axle and stand together. Using the included hex wrench, loosen the wheel bolt/axle. Once loose, remove the axle and keyed nut from the fork stand support. Grab the front wheel, prop up the e-bike and slide the front wheel in between the front forks. Using the included hex wrench, tighten the wheel bolt/axle into the keyed nut until it is firmly secured. Locate your front brake caliper wire and wrapping. Carefully cut the zip tie holding the wrapping in place. You should see the caliper in a small bag with 2 bolts in it. Line up the 2 holes with the caliper mounting bracket and insert the screws. Using the included hex wrench, tighten down your brake caliper. Locate the included bolt crankset and pedals located inside the included smaller box. Slide the crankset onto the peg on the bike. The pedal arms should offset each other. Locate the included bolt and insert it through the hole on the crankset. Ensure it passes through both the crank arm and the peg. Using the appropriate size Allen key, firmly tighten the bolt. Start by hand threading each pedal into its respective crank arm. Once both pedals are hand tightened, use a wrench to securely tighten them. Double check that the pedals rotate freely without any resistance. With the pedals securely installed, your Legion e-bike is almost ready to ride. Begin by pushing the derailleur forward to create slack in the chain. Take the chain and carefully wrap it around the chainring. Ensure it is properly seated on the teeth of the chainring. Installing the rear suspension on your Legion e-bike is a crucial step. Carefully begin by removing any nuts and bolts from the shock mounting bracket. These components will be used to secure the shock to the swing arm, so don't misplace them. Position the shock in alignment with the rear swing arm. Slide the bolt through and hand tighten the nut to the other side. Using the provided wrench, firmly tighten the nut onto the bolt. Ensure that it is securely fastened to prevent any unwanted movement during your rides. Ensure there is no excessive play or wobbling in the suspension assembly. On the rear swing arm of your bike, you'll find the mounting points for the foot pegs. Place the washer onto the bolt. Insert the bolt through the opening on the frame and align it with the foot peg. Hand tighten the peg and bolt until firmly snug. Using an appropriate size Allen key, firmly tighten the bolt. Ensure it is securely fastened to prevent any movement during your rides. Repeat the process for the other side and foot peg. Install your front fender on the bracket beneath the stem area of the e-bike. Gently push or snap the front fender into the bracket. It should securely attach without the need for additional hardware. Place the rear fender over the back wheel, aligning it with the mounting points. Insert the screws into the first top and side holes on the fender and secure it to the frame. Using your Allen key, tighten the screws until snug. Slide the battery onto the bracket. It should fit snugly and securely snap into place. You should hear it click into place on the bracket. Adjust your LCD to your desired position using the included Allen key. Hold down the power button on your handlebar. And you're now ready to ride.